in Brussels Airlines. Good evening everyone, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone had a wonderful day, and yeah, we are ready for another flight again. So tonight we fly from Tirana, Albania to Katowice in Poland, if I pronounce that correctly. Probably not. So yeah, we do that today with the Polish Airlines a lot, and the PMDG 737-800. So we have another livery. And also Knight is parked next to me. So this is the Paver Airport here in Tirana in Albania. That are the two planes that we are flying today. And this is our airport, Paver Airport. Now there are two Paver airports for on this one. And just a quick overview. It's not a big airport, but you know, it's big enough for a 737 or an A320. I think Mr. Ignited Knight will use the older one, the older airport. I'm not sure if that is correct, but we will hear that from him very shortly. And the reason why I think that is that his plane is a little bit higher than mine, so that's the reason why I think it. All right, so let's start the flight. So Peter, DR, goedenavond Davy, and good evening Peter, hope you are doing fine, and thank you for joining. How was your flight? Did you land already after your very long haul? And first thing that we do is we go to GSX and we request a boarding.
Boarding requested.
Now I didn't test it out, so we'll see how that will work. There was also an update for the sim, at least for me. It was a 329 or 27 megabyte or megabyte update. I have no clue what changed or what the update was. So I will put the webcam on as well, so you people can see what I'm saying, and then we jump right away in our plane. So welcome to the cockpit. So we have external power available.
Do you want to board crew?
And then we say nobody.
Passengers bus is coming.
Already in. So batteries on and exit emergency lights on as well. Then we go to the adheres 1 and 2, or left and right. So then we go to nav. Alright, and one fuel pump can come on already. And then what else we need? Our navigation light is on. Can already turn on the window heat and the probes and electrics as well. Cruising altitude for today is 36,000 feet. We put that already on 36,000 feet. Alright. Albapino, Hotel Echo Lima Oscar from France. Cheese and wine as usual with peanuts. So thank you very much, mate. And I hope you are doing fine. Thank you for joining. And Peter, flight staff was nice, but nav approach with the headwind is terrible. Landing is always an issue. Oh, sad to hear, mate. And Albapino, hello all gents, starting the sim. Alright, right, nice. So you're also flying with us today. Peter, hey, good evening Albapino, and Knighted Knight, good evening all. So welcome Knight. Hope you are doing fine, thank you for joining. And one question for you, do you use the other airport than I use? Because we have two airports, or two Paver airports. So I guess you are using the other one because your plane is a little bit higher than mine. So that's why I think it. So Peter, yeah, I'm sad to hear that the plane is not doing great on landing. So we set already Q and H, and then we go to our FMC. We go right here, next page, and we put in our Tirana, Albania airport, and that's a LATI. So Lima Alpha Tango and India, a LATI. So we place that here, we copy the top one and we place that right here. Then we go to a route, we place a LATI right here, and then we request a flight plan. Scheiße.
How are you?
Silly me.
Hello. Thank you.
Okay, so we don't have a flight plan, that's a little issue. I forgot to put it in my file, in my flight plan, in the community folder. Copy, it's not my day today. Alright. Good evening to Eddie from Peter. Good night, no, the same as yours. Okay. Nice, nice. And Peter, I know it's my fault. Alright.
I'm doing good.
So we have a little issue. I need to put everything in manual. No, it's just a small issue. So departure airport is in, destination airport is Echo Papa. Echo Papa Whiskey. Is that correct? Whiskey Alpha? Yes. Alright, we place that here. Our departure runway is 17. And our flight number is a lot, so Lima Oscar Tango 6402. And then we request that thing that is not working, of course. How we can do that? Okay, so we go just to departure. 17 is in. From there we go to, and I will take my little navigraph, of course. Inload to OR. Inload to OR. So there's this one, and we can go to index. All right. Peter, weird, but I cannot master RNAV approach with a headwind. Okay. Michael, good evening. You're all, how you're all doing? So I'm doing fine. Thank you, mate. I hope you are doing fine, and thank you for joining as well. Like that night, there was no runway 8 in Simbrave, so I chose 9 for landing. Yeah. There is some, I saw that in a little nav map as well, there is 9, not 8. On my navigraph, I have 8. And my Simbrave says 8. Simbrave and navigraph says 8, little nav map says 9. Yeah. And Karin, good morning everyone from Christchurch. Davey, Peter, Knight at Night, and Alba Pino. So Karin, thank you for joining, and hope you had a wonderful night and you sleep well. So thanks for joining me. And Peter, hi Michael, good evening, all okay. And Peter, good morning to and Karin as well. Karin, morning Michael, and Michael, great to hear Peter. Alright, so arrival. For the arrival we go to runway, and we will see what is in our PMDG. Oh, I think something is a little bit off. Where I get that? My title is wrong, it seems. Also not, my title is not. Where I get that I put in the wrong airport. Great. Identity. Go here. Here. So that is Chopin Airport. Where I get that? Chopin Airport. We go to Katowice. That is EPKT. So Echo Papa. Echo Papa and Kilo Tango. I'm so used to fly to Chopin, and we activate that. Alright. So we go to departure. I think departure is still in. We just check. Alright, that is in. We go to arrival, and then it should be 08. And that's also enough. And Kevin, I can hear Air New Zealand ATR arriving from Dunedin. Alright, and Peter in sus cases, check the runway degree heading. Yeah, but I'm just following the plane. That's what it gives. And night, good evening to Peter, and good morning to Carwin Davis. Carwin Davis had a meeting yesterday with my finance lady, and it went well. I parked at a Wilson's car park and paid $6.60. Alright. And don't think tune in on the frequency today. Generally sleeping at 10 these days. Okay. And good night. Hello to Alba Pino and Michael. And Alba Pino, Carwin Davis. Hello,
Refueling
sir.
truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
And Carwin, you say the word different than David Dunedin. The way he says it is wrong. Alright. Dunedin. I have no clue, mate, how you pronounce that thing. Okay, so Airnav 08
Catering
and that's still
vehicles
active.
are on their way.
Yeah, that's still active. So 08, and then we go to Miban or Miban. Oh, sorry, it here Miban 4V. Yes, that's this one. Transition, it says Miban. We don't use it. All right, so that is in. We go to our next page. Mark, welcome to the stream as well, and hello. So welcome. Hope you are doing fine. So, and Michael, meeting after meeting. Okay, so we will put all the waypoints in. It will be not so much today, so that's good. So TI-506 is in. Then we go to inlot. That's good. And then we have
Fuel truck is in
RINAF.
position.
And we go first to
Please
our
don't load
menu.
aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
We put the fuel in first. So we wait for that. So it will take a second. Or two. Or a minute.
Please use your airplane
There we go.
fuel system to set the
So
desired fuel quantity.
4002 I will set. Oh no, that's not correct. With okay, so 7,700. That will be all right. Okay, we return. We put the payload in as well. So 117 passengers. There we go. And then let's say 1650 for the cargo in the front and 1650 for the cargo in the back. So that is a set as well. Fuel payload is in, and we go back to our thing here. No Lex page, that's it. And Kevin, you got another meeting today at 11 AM New Zealand time, 1 AM and Davis time. Alright, nice. Then by then that time maybe I'm sleeping. Michael, I hope next week I will be start with testing. So the first weeks being just meetings and reading and boring literature. Lol. Just get to know the project. Alright, nice. But it's a bit boring. Okay, to our flight plan. So from inlot we go to RINAF. That's this one. Alright. And then we go to Alelu. Hallelujah. And then we have Val or Val. That's a bit what is this? Val. $116,600 $390. That's this one. All right. I go to the next page. Next page. Next waypoint is Parak. Parak. There we go. Elboro. Elboro. We'll play that right here. Why is that incorrect? Oh, it's actually Eboro. Eboro. That's in. From there to the next one. Next one is a Litco. Sounds familiar. Lit. Cool. And next one is Red Sea. And then we have Miban. I think that's already in. Alright, Miban, we copy that. Go back, replace it here, and execute. Then we will check our flight plan. And Mark, you're my favorite streamer. Thank you very much, Mark. Nice, nice, nice. Nice to hear that. I'll try to do my best, of course. So, Alex, and then go step by step. We need a bit more view on that. So that is looking fine. So that's our zoom in a bit. Okay. And we have a discom, I see. So from here to there, the place that's just here should be fine. Alright, make the corner. And then everything is in. Flight plan is in, guys. That was not that bad. Michael, however, there is an airport literally near to the company, so I might go gliding one day. So that's nice if you can do that. And Carvin, I can hear that the boy racer car again. Oh, that's not nice for you. And Peter, the first is an NDB and the second is an VOR. Would have the same geographical coordinates. All right. Mark, and now a lot airlines. Yes, today we have lot airlines. Tomorrow we have lot airlines, and tomorrow when the flight is done, we will change airlines. I will show you after which one that can be. And Mark, so I will show you actually. So we fly, that's our lot company or airline that we fly, and fly the 787, no, the 737-800, I mean, from LATI to Katowice in Poland. So 2 flights to go, this one and tomorrow's flight are for Polish Airlines, and then we change. And Carvin, I know Davey for a month, Mark, is my pal through YouTube every morning when I wake up. Yeah, that's very true. Very nice to have Carvin, yeah, and to see that he's every morning in my stream. Mark, again, yeah, 2 more flights, and then we switch companies. So I try to do every week another airline. This one was a bit longer because of the crash to desktops. Like that night at hell to the right, I need to check. Tail to the right. Maybe. We'll see. 17. Alright. Tail to the left. Tail to the left. And we need to go that way. That way. We start there. 17. Mark, a nice livery. I think the one from yesterday was nicer, but this is also alright. So our flight plan is in. Then we go to our cost index. That is 3.3. Put for reserves 1. And then 7.7 for the fuel. Then we have 0 fuel weight, 55.6. And then we have cruising altitude 360. There we go. Execute, and then we go to the next one. 22 degrees here in Albania. And then we go to the takeoff page. Take flaps 10. And then we have a CG of 19.9 and a trim of 437. 437. That's exactly that. 132 for V1, 134 for VR, and 144 for V2. So I believe everything is in. So departure on the legs, yeah, everything is in. Good. So Q&A check. Transponder is on. And there we go. Peter, Davey, why is your Q&A set to US 2991 instead of 1012? Because mostly I'm using that. I'm used to use that. Since the beginning, I was always flying in that. Always. So auto throttle on and flight directors on as well. And then we set our cruising altitude to 360. I need to do that slowly, then it goes faster. It's like in sim racing. My teammate, he used another unit for the tire pressure and stuff like that. And I was using the European thing, he was using the American thing. So sometimes it's that if you drive together in one car and you try to set it up, it's a bit confusing, but at the end it all works out. Alright, Knight Knight is already pushing back, so we will turn on our APU. There we go. APU is on. And Michael, does anyone know anything about the Just Flight Fokker 7100? I thought Just Flight will release them somewhere in August, but so far no updates. Nope, indeed. You are not the only one. I thought it was this summer as well that they will release it. Now the summer is almost done, at least here in Europe. Or it's already done? I don't know. Well, no 70 or 100 Fokker yet. So I'm also waiting for it. I can't wait until I have it. So Mark, Albanian airport, yes. So this is which one is this? Tirana airport in Albania, and we go to Katowice in Poland. Probably I pronounced that very incorrect. Okay, so if you started, bleed on, and our generators are on as well, then we can put the anti-collision light on, and then we ask for pushy backy. There, Vera.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vera, and I'm your chief flight attendant. The fasten seatbelt sign is on. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the
So will
lavatory.
it let Vera a bit
Tampering
speaking?
with, disabling, or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today,
And
please
Karen, you
don't
hope that the
hesitate
flight
to
goes
ask
well
one of
for
our
all
flight
pilots.
attendants.
I hope that too, mate.
Thank you.
There was an update, so I'm not sure. I didn't test out the stability of the sim, so you never know. We have next to us also Albapino in the PMDG 737-900. So, yep. Albapino, let me know how far you are. We can always wait a few minutes. And Michael, do you have the F-28, Davey? Yes, I have the F-28. It's a beautiful plane, except the cockpit. It's not my style. It's just a personal preference. But it's very nice done. The cabin is very clean, very nice done. The plane flies nice, and the sounds are great, but very loud, very loud. So, but the plane, yeah, flies nice, but it's not my style of flying because we don't have FMC or MCDU or anything like that. So, yeah, it's or GPS or it's just VOR to VOR. So, and that's not my thing. But so that's why I'm waiting for the Fokker 70 and the 100 because that has everything what I need. It's also old school, an older plane, but it has everything what I need. Albapino, I have a big issue, no controls. There was an update of Shadow and I must fix that issue. Go guys, no problem. Okay, sorry to hear that. Good night. What is LCS Pascal? That's actually our how you call that? Already forgot it. Call sign? Yeah, call sign. And today call sign is Pascal because of a special reason. So you see also the flowers under it, and Pascal is a colleague of me that died, so unfortunately, and he left a daughter of 13 months behind and a wife, so that's why. All right, so we'll start our pushback. Prepare for push back and departure. Alright. Push back to the... Hello. Knight, can you go a little bit forward so I can... Otherwise we will collide with each other. We will stand in each other's airplane.
Hello, Captain. We're
So
ready
if
for
you can
pushback.
go a little bit forward, then we don't collide. Michael, don't you like the textures or don't like the cockpit layout in general? Yeah, it's the layout. It's not bad, of course, but it's just a
Departure
personal
check
preference.
completed. Bypass pin inserted.
With those colors and stuff, and no, and it looks old. Yeah. And Carmen, I was watching planes yesterday and saw Air New Zealand's Jetstar and Singapore Airlines, FM Singapore Airlines taking off, and it was on an angle due to the +3 winds. Okay. And Michael, alright, gotcha. So nose tail to the left. Okay, that's what we need. Okay, we also need to dismiss. I always forget that.
Locking gear.
Alright. And then Michael, alright, Katja, you and I have kinda got the same thoughts, yes. And Michael, I still haven't learned it properly. Yeah, me neither, but it flies great, flies nice. Good night, oh sorry to hear, yeah, no problem mate. It's just a sad thing. That you need to
Commencing
go
sparking
way
brakes.
too
All
early.
engines clear. Start at will.
Why is that? My brakes are off. Didn't set them. Alright, starting engine number 2. So we add fuel, and that's in. The engine 2 can start complete only.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
We confirm a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
And we can
Unlocking
start
gear.
engine on number 1. Then we wait until we have 20. And then we add fuel. So 10, 11, 12, 13 and up to 20. And there we go, add fuel. We can put down VNAV, LNAV, and we set our flaps to
Tirana ground, lot 738 with
10.
kilo request taxi for takeoff, departing straight out.
Lot 738 taxi 2 and hold short of runway tree 5 using taxi.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Contact tower on 122.5 when ready.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Taxiing hold short runway tree 5 using taxiway Whiskey Bravo, lot 738.
maybe I can start up some fuel pumps. Always a nice thing. Right, engines are ready, and then we can go to APU and bleed. Turn it first on this on. APU bleed off, APU off as well. Left pack, right pack on auto. Isolation valve on auto as well. And then we are done, I believe. Put that on control and control. Taxi lights on. Okay. Now we check our V speeds. Nothing changed, and it's actually 144. There we go. There we are ready for taxi. Flaps at 10. We put auto brakes out RTO, and then we go. Parking brake off, and we do first a takeoff check. Takeoff check complete. Everything is clear. And we taxi to a runway 17.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as we may experience turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to
Good that
locate
we
your
are using
nearest
the same
exit.
airport. Okay, nice.
In some cases, your
I was
nearest
not
exit
sure in the
may be
beginning
behind
because
you.
your wheels are a
If
little
we
bit
need to
of
evacuate the
the
aircraft,
ground.
floor-level lighting will guide
Now
you
it
towards
seems to
the
be
exit.
alright.
Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each
So,
door is
I was
equipped
not
with
sure.
an inflatable slide, which may also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and air pressure are always being monitored. In the unlikely event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your own mask first, and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. If you hear, brace, 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 lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist and adjust at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces. Use the whistle and light to attract attention. Also, your seat bottom cushion can be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. You will find this and all the other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight.
Mark, Global X livery, a nice question mark. What you mean with that? I don't know the Global X livery. So, what you mean? What that plane doing there? I think we don't need to be here. We have a little issue. Actually, this is the beginning of the runway, I thought, but it sent me an exit earlier. Let's see. Alright, so I will turn on the runway lights, landing lights as well, and then we turn also our strobe on. There we go.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff.
So this taxiway is not in use, it seems. My excuse. Not familiar with this airport, is a very first time that I come here. Runway 17. And then we line up, and then we wait for Ignite at Night until he gives the start shot. How you call that? Alright, let's check out. That's okay. Parking brake set, and then we wait for Mr. Ignite at Night until he is ready with the screenshots and stuff. And then we can take off. All the lights are on. That's good. No issues. Oh yeah, seatbelts maybe. Q&A check last time. And we go to our progress page. So 114 nautical miles to top of climb. And there's Guy the Knight. He has climbed up. So he is flying the Phoenix A320. And next week probably we will also fly the Phoenix and the fly-by-wire, maybe also the Headwind, depending on what company we will fly. During the flight I will show you where I applied for, also the offers that I got. So we have 5 offers I believe, and then 5 airlines that I applied to. Mark, next Phoenix Airbus A320. Well, yeah, that's for next week. Kite night done and ready. So next week we will fly probably the A320s. So the fly-by-wire and the Phoenix A320. And then also maybe also the A330 from Headwind. Karen always pretend this plane that they flies like cargo with no tail logo. Yeah, looks a bit like that. Indeed. Okay, parking brake off. Night at night is ready. And is my parking brake off? Yeah, now it's off. Okay guys, so there we go. Mark, Airlines, well, I will say what I don't know which airline, but I will come to that once we are airborne.
Your speed alive.
80 knots. It's a bit foggy. Rotate. Gear up. Flaps to 5.
Tirana approach lot 738 is type Boeing 737 1 mile south of Rinus 300 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Lot 738 Tirana approach.
We go to flaps 2.
Squawk 27.
Mark, next week, well, once we are stable, then I will go to that,
lot 738.
and then I will explain how it works.
738 radar contact 3 miles south of Rinus 1700.
And we retract the flaps. Kevin, when they say positive rate of climb, is that when you know to put the gears up? Yes. That's the moment that you can put the gears up. So auto brakes off, we turn the levers to or the lever goes to off position, and then we can turn off our runway lights and taxi lights. And then before 10,000 feet we can turn off the landing lights as well. So bye bye Tirana in Albania. Kite night is also airborne to 2,200 feet. And we have some elves. I'm not familiar with this place. So wait until we reach 10,000 feet, and then I can give you some more information about our planning for next week. (6,007 feet). I need to keep an eye on that. And I turn off the landing lights on time. So nice area here. that is what Peter was saying to me earlier today, that flying here and in Europe, it looks nice. You have a bit of variation. 8,000, so at 9,000 we turn it off. So 600 to go. And we make almost a 180.
122.5 for lot 738.
Okay, landing lights off, and then we are alright. Also, this can go off. Okay, all good. And we just can climb to our 36,000 feet, and then we can cruise to our top of descent. And Kevin, when I saw the people that looked at their watches at the start of the stream, I pretend they were waiting for David's flight yesterday. Yeah. Well, they can wait a long time sometimes, you know. QNH set, and then we are turning. There we see Cat at Night doing exactly the same. Nice. Right, once we are straight again, then I will explain how it works for the people that don't know it yet. So we fly on a Simbit World, a pilot's life. So that's what I'm doing. And Mark have very nice place. Yes, that night also there was an NVIDIA driver update. Yeah, it came on my screen when we started the streaming. So yeah, I didn't do that yet. So Mark, I'm flying on Simbit World, a pilot's life chapter 2. So that is actually an app. If you don't know this thing, then it's an app that you can fly for airlines. Currently we fly for Polish airline, and we have also a schedule, and that's today this one that we do. Tomorrow we do the Brovnik airport in Croatia to Chopin airport in Poland. That's our last flight. Then we will switch airline, because those are too short, and this one is exactly the same as the first one or something, whatever, that we do today, but the opposite way. So yeah, two flights to go today and tomorrow, and then we go to the job market. So we have some offers, automatic offers that you get. So from Luxair, Lufthansa Cargo, Albastar, Air Europe and Aer Lingus. So the most interesting is Aer Lingus or Air Europe. That pays 53 and 43 dollars an hour. But I also applied for Scandinavian Airlines because they fly the 737s and the A320s and stuff, and also the A330s, I believe. So we have a lot of choice there. Wizz Air, they fly the A321 and A320s. Portugal, A320s. Citylink, that is in Malaysia, I think, and they fly also the A320s. And then Brussels Airlines from Belgium. They have the A320, the A319, but we don't have that one in the sim, and the A330-300 that they have. And so one of those we can take, and those we always keep. The offered ones we keep as a backup. If we get rejected 5 times, then we can use one of those, or if the salary is too big, the difference. So that is what tomorrow probably I will get an outcome, so they will reject it or accept it. So by tomorrow 7:20 or something in the morning UTC, we will have a result normally. and then after the stream, after the flight for tomorrow, we actually will sign an airline, and then you know what we fly. Then I still need to make our flight planning for a Monday, Tuesday, yeah. But maybe Monday, maybe there is no stream on Monday, but I will still need to check it, because God Knight was already asking about what is written for the the call sign, and yeah, there are things that I need to take care of for that, and where I need to go to on Monday and Tuesday. But Tuesday is during the day, and Monday is in the evening from 7 to 8 in the evening, so I'm not sure if I will be back on time to stream on Monday, so we will see. So Mark, I hope you understand a little bit of what we are doing with the pilot's life. So according to that, you were also asking for a flight to Dekrim, if I pronounce that correctly, in Hungary. So we have Wizz Air, and probably they have a flight to there, and if we get accepted by Wizz Air and it pays good and that's the best option, if that is the best option, I will sign that company and we can do that flight, if that is in, of course. But it's generated by the program, to have no total control of it. So tonight is at 22,000 feet, and we are at 24,500. We go to standard. Come on, does this not? Sorry. "25,000 feet, we make our turn to the right. That's a little bit of a chicane. It seems to be a very nice place here. We have some hills, we have water, we have clouds, we have plains. So we have a bit of everything. That night, did you install the NVIDIA driver? Because I just saw it when we were streaming. It came on my screen. That night, did anyone check the airport I posted on Discord? Not yet, not yet. So it was a very, very sad day for me. Everything goes wrong today. Also, my wife is sick. I'm very sick, and so after school I went eating with my son in a restaurant. Once we came there, we ordered the food. He got sick as well, and so I needed to come back home. So bad day. And God Knight, no, not yet about NVIDIA driver. And God Knight, you should, it will give you an idea of the best airports for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay. So I will check it out as soon as possible. And then, oh, okay, bad day, yeah. Everything that can go wrong goes wrong, it seems. So. And the problem was in the beginning of the week, last weekend actually, my son was sick. No, it's my wife that is sick, and I think by the end of the week, the working week or so, or just before the weekend, I will get sick as well. that's how it usually goes. I'm always the last one, and it's always just before the weekend. I hate that so much. Of course, being sick is never pleasant, but for me, just before the weekend, it's always the best, the worst case or scenario, or the worst thing that can happen. And Mark, Coca-Cola, well, it will come. So 7,000 feet, and then we have some vitamin. At night, back to school is sickness. Yeah. It's now the 3rd week, I believe, and it's already like that. And then also the horrible news this morning that I received. Yeah, well, not good. And so then for the flight for tomorrow, so the last flight in Poland, or with Polish Airlines at least, and we fly then from, that's the flight from today, so tomorrow we fly from Dubrovnik in Croatia to Warsaw. So that's the last flight for tomorrow. I will put it online, so for the people that want to check it out, it is online right now. Sorry. And Karen got my washing on, how to use a dryer today. That's rain with snow to 700 meters. 15 degrees today. How? Well, temperature at the moment of 14 degrees here in Belgium, and a lot of rain today. A lot of rain. Actually raining for the whole freaking day. Tomorrow it will be a bit better, and Saturday I didn't check yet, but I hear something that was also not so good. So 32,000 feet, and we can check how far we need to go. 20 nautical miles before we reach our top of climb. So we have 3 100 scores at our with our airline and the pilot's life chapter 2. So 3 perfect flights in a row. So let's go for the 4th one. I think for now everything is going well.
Belgrade Center, lot 738, flight level 335.
And Knight with a YouTube link. What's that about? Oh, is that my link? I don't know. Is that my link? Kevin got to pay my car Rigo as 12 months, $103.68. Alright. Good. Not good, of course. That's always waste of money. So I go to stream announcements, I paste that there, and we have our flight also. So we'll fly tomorrow with a new livery of Polish Airlines. So we go to the screenshots, and I will check out the screenshots of Night at Night. So thank you very much. Also a very nice wing view. Window view for the engine. Thank you, Knight. There we have Vera once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Have a great journey.
Good night, that's tomorrow's flight. Both airports are payware. Yeah. And Karen usually gets below 12 degrees. Below 12, yeah. Months. I usually get, oh yeah. You're talking about your car. So I usually get below 12 months. I usually get 9 months to 3 months. Alright. Look, this is very foggy, we don't see a thing. And that means also that we have some stutters. The more clouds, the more stutters, because it's on ultra clouds. That night is at 33,000 feet, is in front of me. Okay. So now if we choose for a city link for next week, then we can fly the A320s, but maybe also the ATR. They have also ATR. Let's see how that works out. Okay guys, 36,000 feet, and we have reached our vitamins level, and I will leave you for 1 minute. We'll be back very shortly. Don't run away, just to grab some vitamins or drinks or things to knabble. Alright, so guys, see you in 1 minute. So I am back, and then we can continue our streaming. I'll just check something. Alright. We check our distance, 374 nautical miles that we need to do until our top of descent, and then we start descending and do our approach. Kevin, hope you checked your Sundale on the way to see is fine. Yeah, is sleeping now. You let me panic on the way back from that restaurant. It was not a nice sight. I stopped immediately in the middle of the road, and did the door open, take him, and but it was all fine. It was all fine. And then Carwin, cheers to the vitamins. So vitamins. And also after, I like that someone sleeps with him. So I put myself next to him in his bed until he was sleeping, and then I came up to start my stream. So cheers. And then we go back to our pilot's life. Some things for the people that don't know how it looks. So you have the job market where you have more than 600 airlines in it. More than 600. Then our schedule, our logbook, and we have 3 100 scores, not a bad one here. And then our flights for today. So we just passed Montenegro, and then we have a plane here. So all yeah, flights online. The green ones are the friends, and the other ones are the non-friends. Then we have also blue, but there are no blue, and blue means that the pilot is also flying for Polish Airlines, or the airline that you are flying. So, and actually I wanted to show you something, but I already forgot what it was. Oh yeah, we go to dashboard, and then we have 14 achievements, and so we have the APL V1 owner, we have that, and then also 1 completed flight. We have now 51 completed flights, so 10 completed flights, and we have also the achievement for 50 flights. Of course, we have 51, and we need 100, and then we have another achievement, 500 as well. 10 different locations. We have 35 different locations, and we need 100 on 500. So we are aiming for that. And then 8-hour flight, that's for the winter time. And then perfect score we have already. Crash landing we also have, that was easy. And then yeah, on time departure and on time the arrival, that will be more difficult to get. Need for speed, 30 knots taxi speed greater than, we have also achieved. And then climbing ladder, 5 contracts with 5 different airlines. We have 6 at the moment, so we have that one. And then yeah, we need 50 as well for another achievement that will take around a year. And then also the investments and stuff like that. And then we have a party started, so first friend, and I've already a 304 and 1 million in the bank. That will be a long time. So that are the achievements. So for the people that are interested, it is a very nice add-on. Also Knight Knight is flying on it, and Director as well. So Knight Knight, cheers, thank you. And then Carwin, I have sent John Roberto in the chat usually when you are streaming. I haven't seen, oh yeah, she says hello to everyone. Well, she's already sleeping because she's very, very sick. So that's why she is not in the chat, and before my son was sick, so yeah. And then you also get sick, of course. Cheers. So I'm very curious for what airline we will join tomorrow, actually after our last flight, and then what airline we will fly next week. Like a city, what is that? Citylink. That's actually a very nice livery. So it's a white plane, then in green letters, a Citylink. Very nice, very nice. I like that livery. Only for that livery I already want to fly that airline. Joe Trimpoli, cheers and hello. Thank you very much and very good morning, Joe. Hope you are doing fine. Hope you had a great night, and I hope you are awake. Yeah, I'm still waiting to see what airline you will choose. Well, tomorrow you will know normally if they all give feedback tomorrow, and then when the flight is done and the flight is submit, then we change airline. So you will see that on the stream, probably what airline I will choose. And then Monday maybe another stream, depending. Need to see how we arrange it. So probably Monday no stream, but Tuesday and we will. And United Night, are you still here? And did you fix your problem? Not Albapino, sorry. Are you still here? And did you fix your problem with your program? Because you had no control. We have also Mr. Joe as Mr. Top Chatter. Yep. And tonight I am here and I'm looking around to see if Joe is flying. Not yet. It's not flying. And Joe, I'm flying. It's an imposter. Oh, and we see Ignite at night. It's playing. So we are coming closer and closer. In the meantime, we have 12 likes, so thank you for the likes, guys. And then also Michael maybe is already sleeping, but he was talking about the Fokker 70 and 100, so we have a little bit of the same thoughts and wishes. So he's waiting for the Fokker 70 and 100, and me too, and I really hope we can fly it very soon. I think it's the most wanted plane by me. And then also, of course, the 777. But I hope the Fokker will come first. And soon. Very nice plane. And also the 350 is welcome. And Joe, you may have mentioned it, but what...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a brief announcement from the flight crew. We are pleased to inform you that our in-flight meal service will begin shortly. Our dedicated cabin crew will be coming through the aisles with a selection of delicious meal options for you to enjoy.
Okay, thank you, Vero. So Joe, you have, may have already mentioned it, but what's the thing up to the top below the Fly Live banner? I don't know if you can see it good. I didn't check it actually, how good it's visible, but something happened, and I already mentioned it, but one of my colleagues, he died. And just to show my respect to him, I put that up. So it's actually a black ribbon with flowers. So that's what it is. And once again, he leaves behind a young daughter of 13 months and a wife. And of course, parents and friends and family. Joe, sorry to hear that. Thank you, mate. So it was, yeah, for me everything goes wrong today, really everything, and the bad news keeps coming, so. But that's also the reason why probably I will not stream on Monday. Alright, 277 nautical miles to go before we reach our top of descent. And there we are. So it's hard to see where we are. So we are in Serbia, and then we will pass Hungary. We fly to the right side of Budapest. So we will not see Budapest, I think. It's a little bit too far away. And did we fly over Dickring? No. Aviation with Elliot. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. And thank you for jumping in. So tell me, how are you, mate? Also on Saturday I will release a video about planes, so it will be just a little bit different than the previous one that I will release. Oh, and there we have an issue. I think we passed night at night. Oh. Okay. Good. So it will be just a little bit different than the previous one. And yeah, just give you a comment in the comments, check place or whatever below the video what you think of it, so I know. Elliot, I am alright, pretty busy. How are you? And good to hear your voice again. Thank you very much. Well, and also glad to hear that everything is fine with you. And busy, that's also very nice. I'm fine, mate. Thank you very much. I'm doing fine. Mark, oops, hello Airbus. Yes, it was very close. I knew we were coming closer, but I didn't see that we were going close so fast. And then I was on the right side view, and I didn't see it coming. Elliot, when is the video again? On Saturday. Don't know the time yet. But on Saturday. Check again. 246 nautical miles. We can set our altitude already a bit lower. Elliot, Roger, I will try to do my best. Now, I'm not sure if it will be, how you call it? Like before, that it's released and you can chat in meantime. I'm not sure, and I can just put it online and then you can see it, and without forgot how it calls. Actually a very nice scenery. It's a bit flat here, but we have some rivers and stuff. I always like that. Was also checking before the new things for the Microsoft. The update, I have no clue what the update is about. Also, El Papino asked me what changed in the update. I have no clue. And Clyde Ford D Designs released a Bora Bora improvement project for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think that's the only new thing that we have. The rest there is nothing new to say. Mark, retro livery maybe. Well, we did that already. The retro or the old livery, not the retro. Was the old livery we already did a few streams ago. More liveries there are not, so there is not really an retro livery, I believe. I searched for it, didn't find. Just the old livery, the previous one, then this, or the, yeah, tomorrow we have the new one, and the previous one we already flew. So, but tomorrow we fly the new one, and then that will be the last flight. And then we switch over. Elliot, I had Microsoft Flight Simulator update today. Yeah, me too. Solo is late November, May. Alright. That's good. Good to hear. Ignite at night. Users will see a small update today in the simulator, which updates the nav data to the latest ERA cycle 2309. Okay, is that 329 or 27 megabytes or only for that ERA? Official from a Sobo. Okay, but I was looking for it because El Papino was asking for it, what was included in the update, and I didn't find anything of it. Elliot, what are the flowers for on the display? Above the flowers is a name. The name that is written there is from my colleague. My colleague died. So that's why the flowers are there, just to show respect to him. So very unfortunate. It's actually very sad to hear that news, because He recently married, and he has also a daughter of 13 months, so just over a year. So that's fine. And there's a weird thing, so just like this, and it's done. And Elliot, sorry to hear that, mate. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, especially for his daughter and his wife, you know. His daughter is only 13 months, so she will never remember her father. Yeah, and life can be over in an instant, and that was now exactly the case. And there is one thing you cannot do anything about it, and that's just the thing that happened. So
Lot 7 tree 8, contact Budapest Center on 120 decimal tree 75. Good day.
120 decimal tree 75, lot 7 tree 8. Budapest Center, lot 7 tree 8, flight level tree 60.
Lot 7 tree 8, Budapest Center. Continue as planned.
so Elliot, live life to the fullest is all you can do. Yeah. Try to enjoy every single day before you know it's over, you know. And so what he actually had was I don't know if it's the correct translation, but it's a cardiac vein rupture. In the meantime, I will open New Sky, because there's always a pilot flying on a New Sky, so our Peter, and he did a very, very long flight. Oh, already panicking, and an update again. Not good, not good. Flights. So that was today, Peter. Okay. Elliot, heart rupture, yeah, something like that. It's a heart vein rupture or something. There is also another translation for. Just give me a second, and I will put it in chat. I can pronounce it. I don't know if that is correct either. Oh, can I not copy that? Oh, I cannot write anywhere. Something like that. I don't know if you can make something from it. Alright, 166 to go to our top of descent. Elliot, yeah, I heard of those. Well, it's just like this, and it's done. Well, was it Hilti? I don't think it has to do with Hilti. He had no issues with his hilt, so I guess this was healthy. But it can happen to anyone, and there is no alarm going off, you know, just happens, and you're always too late. Coming to Elliot, hi. In the meantime, I'm watching some pictures from Bora Bora, and it's on sale for $9.99, or they sell it for $9.99. It's not on sale, but on Sim Market it's $9.99. Elliot, tough times. Yep, it is. And is Joe already flying, or is back to sleep? He is back to sleep. And Kevin, I hope you're well to Elliot, or aviation with Elliot. And Elliot, are you okay? In general, yeah, I am fine. If you are talking to me. And then Elliot at Carvin Davis, I am fine. How are you? So I am fine, Elliot. Thank you. So. Yes, you at Wittebols Productions. Well, I'm fine, I'm fine. I think I'm the only one here, not in the stream, but in the house. And Joe, you are updating AMD drivers, okay. Nice. So everyone in the house is sick. So I expect the same for me. Oh, is El Bapino? Is that El Bapino there? Do I see his name? Or not? No. There are two names. One must be. Alright. Kevin, hi, my close neighbor Joe Trimboli. And Elliot, I think I'm a bit ill as well, but only a cold, I hope. Well, I think it's the time of the season, or the season of the time, whatever it is time for getting sick, yes, because the school just started, the weather is changing, and those things, and my son also got sick, after his second week of school. Last Friday he came home with a running nose. Saturday he got fever, coughing and stuff like that. Also Sunday, Monday and Tuesday he stayed home from school. Wednesday he went back to school. My wife got sick on Wednesday, and today she was so bad. Yeah. So I will be next, I believe, and I hope it will be somewhere next week and not during the weekend, and also not Monday and Tuesday, and I hope then from Wednesday or something. Actually I hope not, but I feel it coming, so. And Kevin Daves, take care of yourself, Davey, from people that are sick. Yeah, but if it's in the house, I cannot wear a mask all the time in the house or avoid the sick people, because my wife is too sick to take care of the son, so I need to take care of the son. You know, it's not so easy. And Elliot, this is my second the school week and a half. All right. How is school going, mate? Alright. 121 to go, and we're coming closer to our top of descent, and hopefully we have a nice approach and arrival without any mistakes. Karen Davis, I like when we cruising, we chat on the stream. Then when it comes to arrival, full concentration. Yeah. Well, in the beginning, I was always disrupted, or just too much talking at the end of the stream and for the approach, you know. And I did things wrong and was not concentrated enough, and I forgot things. So I tried to do that better, and lately it goes quite well, I need to say, with some multitasking and but also keep the focus on the arrival. And sometimes I forget something, like yesterday I forgot the record button for Sky Dolly, and that remembers me that I need to update that thing or something, look for something different that don't give those stutters. So, and Elliot, quite a few more tests, but I'm coping fine. The hardest part for me is finding time to do stuff after school, like the private pilot's license and fitness. Yeah, it's, you need to find the right balance between all the things and the time, of course, you know. I know it's a day is too short, way too short. And Joe, yes, Sky Dolly, I will open it. It was not open yet, so I will do that right now. So it's open. Let me remind it that I will push the button to record. Yesterday I also opened it, but I forgot to push the button. Elliot, yeah, balance is normally not too bad, but some homeworks are way longer than other, and that throw everything off balance. But yeah, that homework, mate, I don't like that homework. Not at all. Not at all. You know, you are sitting for 8 hours in a school, you know, and then you come home and then you can do a few hours more on homework and studying and stuff. Yeah, it's not so easy. But it's still better than go to work, I believe. Yeah, the school should be kept for the classroom with full concentration and not at home. Home is for family time and improving concentration. Yeah, some schools they don't give homework. Yeah, but the most they will give. Oh yeah, it's the current life. I think a lot of homework, always more and more. But of course you need to find some time to relax as well. Okay, we crossed Budapest already. Actually, it's just on our left. This is the Donau, sorry. So Budapest needs to be somewhere there. Or there. I don't know. I think it will be there in Budapest. So yesterday we were here, we departed here, and today we just fly next to it. So at the moment we are in the middle of, just past the middle of Hungary. The next country is then Slovakia, and then we go to Poland. Joe, is Pascal your colleague's name? Yes.
Going to 123.825 lot 738. Bratislava Center, lot 738, flight level 360.
Lot 738, Bratislava Center. Continue as planned.
It was 52. $60 nautical miles into our top of a descent. And right here. Now it's 14 degrees outside and still hot inside. And the heating system is not on. So it was raining the whole day and pretty hard. Also in the afternoon I was talking a bit with Peter on this live stream on Discord. So he was doing a long haul and he said, yeah, it's drying up here at my place, but at that time it was raining very hard at my place. Elliot, I have to head off. Take care all and good night. Elliot, have a great time, sleep well, and yeah, enjoy your day tomorrow as much as you can. So thanks for jumping in, and yeah, see you soon, mate. Well, you too. Every day counts, indeed. Every day counts. Just over 40 nautical miles to go, and we can prepare actually already for our arrival. And actually we don't need to do anything because it is an RNF arrival. So the final course is 84. I'll just put it in. Then we have something to do. '84. So that's in. We have some hills again. Nice. And tonight at night, still no not wanted to switch airplane like the 737. We still want to fly with the A320, the Phoenix then, because mostly you fly the Phoenix, so you fly the Phoenix every time, because it's also a very nice airplane, but you don't have the need to jump over to another plane. But I quite like it. If you fly the same plane, then you can master it. Knight, I wish to fly the Boeing one day. You need time. Yeah, you need to learn it, but you also need to. It's good that you fly one plane, then you really can master it and know everything about it and learn. Because I fly a bit of everything, and then you make mistakes. So yeah, but sometimes it's nice to fly a different plane. And now we switched over to the 737. Next week we go back to the A320s and stuff. But we also flew the 787. And then maybe depending on the airline that we fly next week, maybe also the headwind. And that night, hopefully, one day I will surprise you. Well, that would be nice, but you don't need to surprise me. It's for yourself. You need to feel what you need. If you are alright with the Phoenix, then I would stay with the Phoenix. But if you have the need to change from time to time, then you also can do that. And you can learn some new planes. But of course you need to spend some time in it to go step by step and setting up everything. Now Airbus, the layout is very organized. Now Boeing is a little bit different. It's not so organized. But it's good that you are so much in the streams, then you can see the planes and you always can catch or learn something from setting up a plane. And maybe if the other planes are coming out, then you will say from, yeah, that plane is maybe just the one for me, you know, like the 777, just mention one. Or even the Fokker 70 or 100, you know. And there are other planes coming out. Maybe if you see the plane and the layout, you say from, yeah, that is something for me. Like, I'm not a fan of the MD-11, and that will come out very soon. I checked the layout of the cabin, or the dashboard, the dashboard and the cabin, no? The cockpit. Also the overhead panel. And from the looks of it, I think I can learn it very quickly. We just started our descent, so I think that I can learn it very quickly. And just by looking the layout here and also the overhead panel for the MD-11. I checked also the MCDU. It's quite the same as the Airbus, only it's not in color, everything is in green and maybe not so detailed, but it looks the same. At night they say you are always busy when flying a Boeing, not as in an Airbus. Why is that? Yeah, because everything is so organized in a Boeing, in an Airbus, sorry, and that's why. An Airbus or other planes, it's not so organized, and you have more switches and tutors and bells and rings and whistles and whatever, you have everything on it. So yeah, it's easier to fly an Airbus because it's so organized, and for some people it's getting a bit boring. But also once we are cruising with a Boeing, it's just the same, because there is nothing much more to do until you start your descent, and then even then there's not much to do. But starting up and stuff, the Boeing is more complicated. And Joe, same here tonight at night, but agree with Davey to master one plane at a time. Yeah. Because also the difference between the Boeing and the Airbus is the height. Now, an Airbus is lower to the ground than an Airbus. So Boeing is lower, the Airbus is higher. So if you change always between those two, then you have a problem on landing. Because yeah, you have the intention that you want to go not so low because you are used to the Airbus, and you actually need to go a little bit lower, and the other way around. Maybe sometimes you fly a lot the 737 and you go think you still can go a little bit faster down, and with that Airbus, then if you're flying the Airbus, you will knock it down because it stands higher on the feet. Cabin descending already. Yes. It's almost 11 o'clock local time here, so we are descending 29,000 feet. And Joe, which will make it easier to learn other aircraft once I know what the terminology means. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Now, if you know everything about the Airbus, that will help you also, of course, for the Boeing, except for the lights. Because the lights, do you see a navigation light? I don't see navigation light. There is also, what other light is there in the Airbus? Navigation light, and we have the strobe light, but we have also strobe here. And then there is another one that we use as here, anti-collision light, and it's called different way and a different way in the Airbus, so that can be a bit confusing, but once you have that, it's alright. Then yeah, more bells and whistles. Carrying 8:57 a.m. my time. But yeah, here it's at 10:57 p.m. Joe, maybe I won't bounce as much in a Boeing when I land. Oh, maybe just try it. Try to land it. Maybe you can set up the Boeing in the air, or do a landing challenge or something. Try to do that and then fly to the runway manual, and try to land it, and just try how it feels. Joe, lights. What lights are we supposed to use them? Well, in the sim you don't need to use them. There's no one that will complain about it, but in real life, yeah, you will need to use it. But you know, in the winter time I will have more time, and yeah, we can always do some practice with setting up the planes, and then also including other things step by step, like lights and stuff. I did it already with Joe, just starting up the overhead panel and stuff, and the plane, you know, without anything else, just starting up the plane from cold and dark. That's what we did with Joe, and in the future we can do more those things. And for the people that want to learn something, that don't know how to start a plane from cold and dark, well, let me know and we can do it together. You're still looking for the horn button. Well, there is a horn button somewhere here in the A320, in this position somewhere. They have some horns, you can push them, like just like here, but that doesn't do anything. Alright, no sound, but there are horn buttons for a bit of everything. So we set our brakes to, we have a longer runway, so that should be fine. 3. What else we set? Nothing else matters. Joe, yes, much appreciated, Davey and Peter. Thanks. No problem. No problem. It's with pleasure, mate. If I can help you or someone else, it will always be with a pleasure. Now, and don't use a list. you know, just my way how to set it up, easy and quick. Now I made a mistake with Joe when setting up, was actually a little bit too fast, and I forgot the APU, and that is not working, of course. So, and that can confuse someone, so I need to do it just a little bit slower, and not talking too much about other things, and then just doing my thing, and if you can follow in the correct way. And Joe Trimboli Orange like Paul is silent, yeah. And Joe took 15 minutes for the Microsoft Flight Simulator to update. That's okay. For me, a little bit shorter, I believe, but 15 minutes, okay? No? There are worse things than that. Speed brakes. $18,000 feet. And then we come in Katowice, if I pronounce that correctly. Probably not, because it's in Poland and they pronounce everything a little bit different. And actually our Polish friend is not here anymore, so he's already snoring in his bed. So QNH sat. Joe, yes, good, was heavily surprised. Yeah. Now I did a little test flight with the A2A Comash 250. Now the plane has a lot of options about engine maintenance and stuff like that, what is quite nice. It flies also nice. But yeah, how it looks in the inside, and that's just how it looks in the real life as well, it's not really my thing, but that's just a personal thing. Something that I really don't like is the price. Oh my god, it was, I think, 46 euros or dollars, it's quite the same, for a general aviation plane. 46, I believe it was. So that's quite expensive. I will not say it's not worth it or it's worth it. I will not say that. People need to make that up for their own. But for a general aviation plane, it's quite expensive. Peter, good morning to Joe Zimboli. Excuse me guys, I fell asleep in my sofa. Oh, Peter, I'm really so boring. So maybe I need to do some sleeping streams then. For people with sleeping problems. So I can do a stream and they can fall asleep very quickly and nicely and peaceful. That's an idea. Right, 14,000 feet. Peter, no, I slept too last night. Wow. You know, I know everything of it, of not sleeping enough, and sometimes I'm so tired that I go into my bed and I don't sleep. I cannot sleep. You have people that are going to their bed and turn around and they are sleeping. Crazy how they can do it. Right, 12,600 feet. And we are coming closer. On the right side we will see the destination airport in Poland. So it's not the Chopin airport that we land today. So that will be for tomorrow. And Kevin Davis, my flatmate, is noisy at night time. 11 PM my time is singing evening and stuff. It puts me off sleeping. Yeah, that is not nice. No, that's not nice. Sorry to hear that. Joe, watch one of your own streams, Davey. That might help. Okay. Actually, today I watched one of my streams. That was the one from yesterday at the airport. I was checking the quality and was not happy.
Lot 738. Krakow approach lot 738, 11,400 feet.
Alright, 250, 11,000 feet. And Carwin humming. Alright. So he's humming. Almost 10,000 feet. We are still 3.8 kilograms of 3.8 thousand kilograms. Kevin, I can hear him now at 9:09 AM. Yeah, if you have a noisy roommate, then yeah. Now, one time I went to Germany to a race on the Nuremberg ring, and one of the drivers of the team was going with me, so we drove with my car to there, and we were sharing a room. Now, I didn't sleep for the whole freaking night. So what I did, I called his girlfriend and I said, what I need to do? Yeah, it will go over in a few minutes. But I didn't. So what I did was actually going to the bar downstairs and was a whole night in the bar. Landing lights on. But you cannot do that every day, of course. At night I looked to Joe, Tim Tolly, and Joe didn't like the camera quality or something else. Yeah, the image quality was not, it was too much shaking, it was not sharp, a lot of things were not sharp. Also the white balance was sometimes off. When the plane comes in front of me, some planes in the background was
Ladies
totally
and gentlemen,
white.
as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their
Also
full
a lot
upright
of
position.
pixels and stuff
Make
like
sure
that.
your seatbelt is securely fastened and
no,
all
was
carry-on
not
luggage
happy.
is stowed
Not
underneath
happy
the
with
seat
it.
in front of you or
Hello,
in the
Pino,
overhead
back
bin.
again, gents.
Thank you.
Welcome back, mate. How is it going? And oh my god, man, too many issues, but all is fixed. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Did someone use Rex Arcasim? No. I did that before, but not now. Sky Dolly is ready, Carwin. I just need to push the button. And then Joe an excuse to get to the bar. Yeah. Yes, and then the day after, of course, I needed to drive home in the evening, because we were also Sunday there the whole day, and then in the evening we drove. I drove home with him. I'm thinking I'm forgetting something now, so I need to concentrate. And Albania, there was an update to advanced mode. Okay. And QUADRANT Rex is installed, but I don't use that much. I just forget that's in there. Okay. Now I have that weather thing of Rex, but I also don't use it. And sometimes it's a bit weird. Sometimes it's nice, but sometimes it's doing weird things. Right, so my landing lights are on. That's on, and the rest we will turn on later. No, so we make our right turn 2 times, and then we line up with the runway, and then we can land. Hopefully we have a nice landing. QNH set 6,200 feet. So our localizer will not work, and of course if I say that, it will. Okay, speed brake off. We will arm the speed brake like this. And we try to slow down as well. Flaps. Tonight I will be landing on runway 09 or the bush next to it. Great. Flaps 2, and then we turn on sky dolly, so I can not forget to do that anymore. Okay, sky dolly is on. Then I will turn off the names for now. We go to flaps 5. And slow down even more. Then we go to approach, and there is Wittebols. And then we can go to flaps 10. Seems to be fine. Actually, I do have a crosswind 37 knots. That's coming from the weird direction. Flights, winds still good, but okay. Flying a bit sideways. Alright, so runway exit lights and taxi lights on. Landing gear down. 3 red. And then we wait for the green. 1 green, 2, 3 green. Landing gear out. Flaps 15. And I have no rudder pedal, so we will have a little issue here. Okay, flaps 25 or something. What is that? And I will slow down. And which one is the runway? What is this? And what is this? Do we have two runways? No, that's not possible. So I guess that is the runway. I see some pappy lights here. Suffer the wind. Alright, I'll flaps more. Like that night it was a nice landing for you. Alright. Nice to hear. It will be not nice for me.
Cabin crew,
Flaps
seats for
full.
landing.
So we have a big crosswind. So that will be an issue. Last check. Stormed. Lights are on. Okay. So here we go. Brace, brace, braced. The bad landing, bad landing.
Traffic, traffic.
Okay, so we have traffic. Where is the traffic? Just in front of me. QNH set.
500.
Oh, what we are doing? What we are doing?
300.
Something with autopilot. That went wrong.
200.
Alright, I'll try to recover it.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Long landing.
10.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't go down. Go down. Go down. Go around.
Too low. Gear. 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 Too low. Gear.
Why do we have an alarm? Turn that thing off. So we try again. Here is good evening everyone, just finished. Alright. So I had a little issue. So we'll try again and go around. We're just finished with work. Pretty late, pretty late. The LAN, oh, okay. Different hours. So we are not finished yet. We need to go around. And 3,000 feet. Peter, not easy landing with such a heavy crosswind. No. And Peter, and we now want Joris, and coming morning Joris Skeletons. And so we will do a complete out manual land then. And Joris, and good morning to Calvin Davis. So manual flying, and we'll do a manual land completely. And we now Peter from Joris. Nameplates on briefly. Yeah, we have Mr. Joe at 4003. Now, of course, I did this on purpose, so we can have some extra flight hours, so extra money that the company needs to pay me, and that's why I did it. Not that I cannot land, of course. Joe, lol, waving back. All right, I saw that. Was it a mid finger? Okay. Joris, what is the black square with the kind of echo? Where you see that? The black square with a kind of echo.
2,500.
Oh, you mean on top of the screen? Okay, that's actually the flowers, yeah. That are flowers. And Joris, I will say it in Flemish, because he speaks Flemish. And also extra streaming time just in case your viewers are weren't asleep yet. Okay, nice. So Joris, actually, dat is voor mijn collega die toepas overleden is. En daarom. Ik heb vanmorgen het nieuws vernomen dat hij plotseling overleden is. Hartaderbreuk. Nou, een dochtertje van 13 maanden. Okay, we turn in. Flaps 10. Short-term bullet, that was bad timing for my choke. Sorry, David. You cannot know because there is a delay. So don't worry about it. Joe, don't worry about it. There is a delay, and when you put it in and you type enter, yeah, there's nothing you can do. So you don't need to apologize for that. En Joris, oké, best tijd voor u en collega's en uiteraard de familie. Ja. Dankjewel Joris. Ik kijk naar de DSLL, no, DLSS 3.5. So it's all about that update. Too early for my landing gear. Okay.
25 minutes.
Turn off sound. Why is that? Put up more flaps again, then it goes off, and now right. Try again. 2009. Manual flying. Still. Trim. And we have still that crosswind. So my plane knows it and feels it very heavily. The cabin has anyone landed yet? Ignited Night landed. But not me yet. Also Joe is flying. I have a bad feeling about this. And Carvin Davis, you hit the like button. Thank you very much, mate, to like the stream. Also for the others that put a thumbs up, thank you very much. Okay, I will turn off the names. Still a bit to go, a bit too early with everything. But better too early than never. I'm actually going. to 30, just below 30 knots. Crosswind. Shortly we will try again, and hopefully with more luck. And if you do that flying manually or with just with your yoke or joystick, then you know how more difficult it is, especially in wind. I'm constantly turning left and right, pushing a bit. Right, flaps full, and then we will lower our speed. And then fully concentrate for impact. .31 knots, and wind. It's also not a big airport, so the runway is not that long, but long enough. I'm concentrate trimming as well, up and down. Alright, there we go guys. Second chance. (2,000 feet). Okay, once again, brace, 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 and just hope for the best. Ready for impact.
400. 300. 200.
Oh, we are too low.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, Pino 96, congrats, guide night 96, yes, it seems. And Joe, yes, very windy here. Like a feather. Thank you, Joris. Where we need to be, we cannot use this runway.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and comfort,
Joe,
please
nice
remain
work.
seated with
Peter,
your seatbelt
whoa,
fastened
nice.
until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt
Yes,
sign.
I recorded.
This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe for you to move about. At this time, you may use your cellular phones if you wish. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board
So
with
will
you,
I
and
clear
please
the runway?
use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted
And we will
around during
check
the
out
flight.
Mr. Joe.
If you require deplaning assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have
And Joe,
deplaned.
nice work, thank you.
One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist you. On behalf of myself, Vera, and the entire
Okay.
crew,
Flaps,
I'd like to thank you for
retracted,
joining us on this
speed
trip,
brakes
and we are looking
off.
forward to seeing you on board again soon.
At night, APL will
Have a nice
comment
day.
you first landing track. I'm not sure, I didn't touch down. So I'm not really sure about it. And there we need to go. Where's that thing? Where's my airport? Oh, it's all the side. Okay. And Joe, let me know when you are very close. Landing lights off. Runway exit lights off. Taxi light stays on. And we can taxi. First I will set my view. We'll do that first. Drone speed. There you go. Right, go straight then to the right. Yeah. Seems like. And Joe is close. So maybe I will turn here. And then I will go to Joe. Actually, I'm way too slow here. Parking brake set. We just go to Joe first. And then in the meantime I check the airport. So you need to be right here. So this is the airport here in Katowice or something in Poland. So also Pewer Airport. And we have Mr. Joe coming in 1200 feet. Seems to be fine. And there's an airplane in the way. Was nice over it. Nice, nice, nice. Abafino, alright gents, time for me to go to bed. Okay, bye bye all gents. So Abafino, thank you for being here mate. It was very nice once again. So yeah, have a great night, sleep well, and I'll see you next time mate. So Joe, well done, well done. Nice landing. A very nice landing. So happy to see that. And Peter Bonnery, Albapino. Our parking brakes are set. And there we go. Now we taxi to our gate somewhere. Now it was worth to fly around or go around. The landing was the first time was not good. Second time I was a bit scary. It was a bit scary. I was a bit in panic because I put the throttle down. Don't go too fast. So I was afraid that it would speed up again. Didn't happen, but I wanted to put it in idle as fast as possible and thrust reverse as well. That worked out. Just a little correction. just before touchdown, a little correction, and yeah, it worked out. QUADRANT, if anyone wants to have some fun, try party animal the game. Oh, don't know that. And Peter, I didn't know that an Airbus called Hoover. Yeah, it's because he don't have the airport, of course. And there is a link from QUADRANT from the party animals. Never heard of it. So I guess it's about animals and partying. So I'm taxiing very slow, just to make sure we don't have penalty points, but I think we already got one, because just before I was a little bit too fast. Kevin, welcome, and Joe at Trimboli. So I hope to have 80x XP once again. Yeah, would be nice. Kevin Daves, when he said thank to my name. Nice. So taxiing very slowly like a bomba. Like an old person driving car, yeah. Very slowly, very carefully. Kevin, was the seatbelt sign on when you landed? Yes, it was on. It was on auto. I was not sure. I forgot anyway, but it was on auto, so it's alright. Luckily they don't give me penalty points for that. So yeah, it's a slow taxi, but I just need to be careful. How much knots we have? 8. A bit slow maybe. So we speed up a little bit. Then we take the left turn here. Coming at 9:45 here in New Zealand. So it's 11:44 at my time PM. Almost midnight. And coming 7:45 in Australian time. So we take here to the left. I'm parking at the gate. Joe to El Bapino, I left a link on Discord for a Microsoft update release and notes. Okay, thank you, Joe. And then we go to the right, and we can shut down our plane. So also the very first time that I come here, and this place, never heard of it. I'm not familiar with Poland. I know Krakow, I know Warsaw, and that's pretty much it. We go to the left, we take a 2-2. And it's like we have all the time of the world. Alright. So there we go. A bit short, but it'll be fine. Okay, parking brake is set. And we can turn off everything. So taxi lights is off. Those lights are off as well. We can turn off the strobe. And there we go. Navigation light is on. Parking brake is set. Flaps retracted. Spoilers as well. There we go. Spoilers are fine. And then we can turn off engine number 1 and 2. There we go. Now we have a message. Please remember to submit your flight. I will do that first before we do something else. I need to get onto my program. Alright, so here we are. Joe Trimboli, daylight saving starts here Sunday a week, so it will be 8:47 now, and it should be easy to wake up for the streams. Alright, nice. Should be fine. So submit the flight for today. Well, it's actually 1 hour and 52 minutes flight time. Or extra payment. So are you sure you want to submit the flight? Say yes. The flight is submit, and then we go to the logbook, because this is already the flight for tomorrow that's coming here. So logbook, and what we have a 100 score once again. Oh, that's very nice. We have that 4 times in a row. We have 80 XP. We go to the information here. It says a landing rate of 35. Now it was, what was it, 98 or something? On the top left here it says 35. So, and everything passed here. Landing details, through airspeed 126, pitch 3, wind speed 10, wind direction 134, heading, you know, all that good things. So that is done. 152 flight time. Happy with that. If we go to the dashboard, then we see that we have 77 flight hours, 52 number of flights, and that's it for now. Okay, so we jump out of the plane. We'll do a little tour of this airport just quickly. And then Knight, to Joe, you posted the wrong update, and Knight, as per Microsoft, this update was only about airback cycle. Knight, if you check the date, it says June 21. And there we see Joe as well taxiing. Knight, Joe, Knight was just testing to see who actually reads it. Lol. Okay, so this is the Payware Airport. We have yeah, nice parking lot. What we see here. Terminal C. Katowice Airport, so we can enter. A little bit. Oh, not really that much model, but there is something. And we have also this side. So actually it's empty in this inside. It's completely empty here. So there are windows, you can go inside, but there is nothing. But the windows are nice, but inside there is nothing. So yeah, a tower, more parking space. So this is the airport, Payware Airport. Oh, looks okay. DHL, and you have one runway. That's more than enough, especially if you are a streamer on airports. Then one runway is enough. With a lot of traffic, of course, that should be fine. So we go to the replay. We have a replay today as put on stop. again, and then we click on play, and there we go.
Krakow approach lot 738 is type Boeing 737.
So that's our first attempt,
Lima, 4,800 feet.
and I
Request
will
clearance
do
to
that very
transition Charlie
quickly.
airspace.
So the wheels are still coming out,
Krakow approach.
and then here we go.
Squawk 4557.
Squawk 4557, lot 738.
And then I start floating and did this. We went up again, and it didn't want to go down anymore, and now it's stuttering a lot. Albania to Joe, thanks friend. So once again, and then I decided to go around, and we go again for another try. So we fly around, come back, and put it down. Well, yeah, those stutters are irritating. And then hopefully we have a nice smooth landing. I think I had that already once. We cannot redo that. And the stutters don't help. Oi, oi, oi. That was not so nice. Yeah, and also not really centered. Okay, I've done better than this. Peter, I'm off. Mates, have a good night day. See you all. Alright. Karen Davis, head off, and thanks for the great stream. See you all tomorrow, my time, 7 AM in the morning, if I'm awake, of course. See you all again. Karen and Peter, thanks for watching, thanks for joining, and thanks for your support as well. Yeah. Have a great day, Karen. Have a great night, Peter. Sleep well, and hope to see you next time. Joris, goeienacht Peter. So this was the arrival then. Once again, we will also see that from the inside. Quickly. Can you see that? So it was not so smooth in one smooth way to the tarmac, but that's a bit pity. Karin, have a great day, Joe Trimpoli, and Peter Evenes, goeienacht, Joris. So that was our landing. Alright. So also here you can see what flights we did in the northern part of America, Europe here as well, Asia as well. So, and in no time it will be filled up with a lot of flights. Alright people, and thanks for watching to everyone. Tomorrow we are back for the last flight with Polish Airlines, then we fly again the 737-800, and then also after the flight we will resign for another airline, or we will sign for another airline. Tomorrow we fly from Dubrovnik in Croatia. We fly to Warsaw, the Chopin airport, for our last flight with a new livery of Polish Airlines. So that's for tomorrow. Hope you will join, and then we sign another airline after the flight. Which one that is, we don't know yet. So guys, thanks for watching. Joe, thanks for flying. Also that night, thanks for flying with me. Also Albino, thank you very much. And yeah, Peter is already off, he's sleeping, and also Carwin. So thanks for watching. Oh, Joris, sorry, een goede nacht maat. Slaap wel, en hoop dat ik u volgende keer wel zie. So, altijd welkom, en misschien tot morgen. But guys, thanks for watching, sleep well, and see you next time. Bye bye. Abapino, you're welcome, sir. Sorry for my issues. No problem, mate. I feel sad for you that there are issues. I hope they are solved for you and you can fly next time. So yeah, no problem. En Abapino, bye bye. Joris, toch nog klaar wakker tot morgen. Oké. And good night, and thank you for the stream. Thank you for watching, and good night, day all. And thanks for the G. No problem. So, guys, have a wonderful night and sleep well. Joe, thanks, Davey, and try to get a good sleep. Take care and hope your family gets better soon. Yeah, I hope too, mate, because it's not a pleasant thing. Yeah. So suffering or see them suffering is not nice. So thank you very much for the support, Joe, and hope to see you next time as soon as we are online again. So have a nice day, enjoy your day, and see you soon, mate. Joe, bye everyone, enjoy your day, night. Alright, will do. I hope I sleep a bit. So thanks for watching, see you next time, bye bye.